Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to What You Up to Now, day 1915, documenting the journey. Originally, as 1915 or 16 days ago, started to just video log what I was doing as I transitioned from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. And I've gone through a lot of iterations, tried a lot of different things, some that worked really, really well, some that totally flopped and kind of fell flat on my face about. And that's kind of the nature of our lives, right? We try things, they don't all work. We figure out what works and feels best for us, and we do more of that, and we do less of the stuff that we don't like or that we're not good at or that we just don't want to do. So, fallen into a pattern of, for the last couple of years now, doing an annual challenge. This year's annual challenge is the Get Your Goals annual challenge. We're focusing on the spiritual area and aspect of a life framework. Was originally a 7-part life framework that I learned from Jim Rohn and Tony Robbins decades ago, literally decades, like 4 decades ago. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, and contribution. And following a year of craziness with the pandemic and all the shutdowns and all of the changes that we as a planet and humanity had to go through with respect to that, or maybe not that we had to go through, but that we experienced because of the way it was handled and dealt with, I added and got hooked up with a group that was coaching along the lines of communication and confidence, and how those two areas and aspects of our life really impact everything else, just like the other areas of the life framework, right? Our physical well-being, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationship, contribution, communication, and confidence are all interconnected. And I have a little graphic that isn't handy right now, but it's just this spider web of things that shows the interconnections. And that was our topic today for the Get Your Goals annual challenge, day 112 already. I talked about, and I document in my little journal, I keep a notebook and do the challenge right along with everybody else. We talked about our achieving our spiritual goals and having spiritual goals and working on spirituality, that framework, that area or aspect of our life, and the impact that that has on our ability to achieve goals that we want in other areas and aspect of our life. So I just ran through a list and shared a bunch of those for me because I did it last night. And then our idiom, it kind of corresponds, our business idiom for Supersize Your Business, a group that I've had for several years online now on a Facebook group. I share an idiom every day, what it means, where it came from, and how you could use it to grow and build and supersize your business. And today's was on the same wavelength. This isn't really a wave, but it's as close as I could get and not get wet to demonstrate the concept of a wavelength. And it just means that we understand one another. We may or may not agree, but we definitely understand the message that's being shared, the communication, and ask the question, are you on the same wavelength as the key stakeholders in your business? Are you on the same wavelength, especially as your customers, your employees, the people that are helping you build that business, your vendors, I didn't even say it, but now that I think about it, legislators, politicians in your area, etc. And how do you communicate that? Well, you do it through your energy. You do it through your identity and the identity of the people that you want to serve, and not their current identity, but the identity that your products and services are designed to create in them. Because nobody goes out looking to buy stuff just for the sake of buying it. They have a challenge or some area of their life that they want to enhance, and that's when they go shopping for products and services and coaches and everything else. So our energy, identity, we want to think about that. Communication styles, brand, causes. I will caution, I will say there's you can do whatever you want. It's your business, right? And you need to be yourself, but there are some things that you may or may not want to incorporate into your business. Probably don't want to incorporate all of your political or religious or other hot topic views as they come and go in society and in the news cycle, right? Because the intent of what is being blasted in the news is not the intent of what you want your business to do. There's a lot of coaches and a lot of gurus that teach, just follow the news cycles and figure out how you can tie into that. I think you can do that, but you need to do it with great caution. I think that there's a lot of cautionary tales right now going around. Look at the trouble that Disney's in. I think I just read yesterday they're laying off like another thousands and thousands of people. I can't remember if it's 3 or 7, but it's a whole lot. It's thousands of people because they hopped on the political bandwagon that, guess what? A lot of their customers absolutely positively do not agree with. And when you do that, you open yourself up to Maybe you think you're serving the right people, and maybe you are serving the right people for you, depending on your core values of your business. But you can also get in a lot of trouble and actually tank and kill your business instead of supersizing. So that's it. If I can help you in any way, hit me up. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.